Formula One 2023 season is about to begin, and today is the Friday practice session for the first race of the season in Bahrain. And the Formula One fans in India can now access Formula One TV Pro in the country, as it has been launched very recently here. And it comes after the news that Disney Plus Hotstar, which usually had the streaming rights for Formula One in India, hasn't extended its contract with F1. So yeah, now we can access the live stream of races from Formula One TV, and I'm actually currently on the website of Formula One TV, and as you can see, it gives you access to Formula One, Formula 2, Formula 3, and F1 esports as well. Moreover, you can watch Porsche Super Cup support races as well. You can access it on the website on your laptop or desktop computer, and also download the iOS and Android applications. For the television, if you have a smart TV, Android TV, you can visit the Android TV Play Store and check if it shows. It shows on some Play Stores of some TVs, and for others it doesn't show right now. Maybe it's still in the development or beta phase. I'll keep you posted as to when it's available for all Android TVs. So for now, let's check in the subscription plans. When you click on subscribe, it takes you to the page where you can see that the subscription modules are divided into two. One, you have F1 TV Access, which costs around $20 for a year, and the other thing is F1 TV Pro, which costs $30 per year. You don't want F1 TV Access because it doesn't show you live stream of the races. If I get into the details of the F1 TV Access, you cannot live stream the races. What you get is race replays, commentaries, documentaries, archive races, and timing features, telemetry data and all that, radio, driver radios as well. But with the F1 TV Pro, which is currently available at $30, which converts to around 2,500 INR for a year, you also get a 7-day free trial. So for 7 days you don't need to pay anything, just register with an account and save your credit card or debit card details, and it won't charge you anything for the first 7 days, and you can end your subscription at any time during those days. With this, you can watch a live stream of the Formula One races, onboard cameras, team radio, F2, F3, and Porsche Super Cup races as well. And you get access to all the usual information from the F1 Access as well with this plan. So yeah, computer, tablet, and phone, you can use it on all three. And for the big screen, Google TV, Android TV, you can use Chromecast as well to cast it on your television. So right now, when you stream any media from the F1 TV Pro, be it live or recorded, you get an option to cast it onto your television screen if you have a smart TV, and it's a very streamlined and seamless experience. And I have been watching a few videos and the past archive races like that on my TV, and it works just fine. So now let's get into the interface of how the live stream will look like and what features you get with it, along with the other benefits that come with the package. Right now I am logged into the F1 TV Pro with my registered account, for which I have availed the subscription, and as you can see, you can access a lot of features and content on the website. On the top of the homepage, you get 4 tabs on which you can choose 2023 season, the archive, shows, and documentaries. When you click on 23 season, it gives you an overview of the calendar for 2023 season, and you can progress and access the races as the season progresses from this page. When you click on archive, this is basically a collection of the past Formula One races, and you can trace it to back as long as 1970s, for which you can watch either a full-length season views and hour-long videos, or you can watch full-length race replays and highlights as well for the historic Formula One seasons championships. So yeah, this is a really interesting thing if you want to, watch a race from a past era of Formula One, from the Schumacher, Senna, Prost era. You can watch it from here. Also, you have a tab which says shows, and when you click on it, it takes you to a section on the website where you have in-depth technical analysis, race debriefs, interviews, analytics, and also compilations of best onboards as well as radios from the races, the team radio compilation as well. And under documentaries, what you get is an all access to the Formula One and documentaries and movies about drivers, the legends from the sport, the important races, championship moments, and all that under this section. Now let's move on to the archive section and choose a race from 2022 season. Let's go to one of the races. Let's follow the Australian Grand Prix 2022, and this will give you an idea of how the interface for the live streaming will look like. So this is a full-length race replay.
Taking place, we saw it.
Okay, so this is how the interface of the live screening of the races will be on the F1 TV Pro, and also the same interface is used for the application on the iOS or the Android. So you get a regular playback buttons here. You get an option to view it in full screen. You can change the quality, and for from the F1 TV Pro, what's really cool is that you can actually stream this in 1920 into 1080. That's full HD, but at 60 frames per second. That's really cool. That is double the frame rate which we used to get in Disney Plus Hotstar, which maxed out at 30 FPS 1080. So yeah, the streaming experience is really streamlined and really smooth. What I need to tell you is that on the right hand side of the screen you get 4 or 5 tabs: F1 Live, International, Tracker, Data, and Driver Cams. What the F1 Live International is, these are the same live stream cameras, but with the different commentaries. On the international section you get a commentary of the commentator lineup from Sky Sports F1, and that's what we used to get in Disney Plus Hotstar, with commentators like Jenson Button, Martin Brundle, Damon Hill, with the Karun Chandok in pit lane, Ted Kravitz as well. And when you click on F1 Live, it takes you to the commentary lineup of F1 TV, which includes commentators like Will Buxton, Julian Palmer, and also David Coulthard and a few others. So that's really cool. You can easily switch between these commentary features. And when you click on Tracker, the third option, it gives you an overview map of the racetrack. This is really cool. Here you can track any of the drivers and locate them, their exact current position on the racetrack, and see the positioning of the racers on the track as the race progresses. Well, this is really cool. Below the tracker section we have an option to get into the data analytics and the detailed timing charts for the race, and as you can see, this is really informative. Starting from the left hand first column, you get the positions of the drivers as they progress in the race, their leader, the gaps to the leader, and the interval gaps as well. Also you can get the last lap times of all the drivers. And following the last lap column, we have a column which highlights the DRS, and any driver who has the DRS activated, it shows highlighted on this column, and it's a cool way to see if they get the overtake, because like now Mick Schumacher has the DRS activated, and he's about to overtake Esteban Ocon, and if he's successful in doing that, you can see the positions being swapped. That's really cool way. So to the right of that you have this section which shows the race strategy, the pit stop strategy, and he shows the tire age as well. So the drivers, for example, let's check for Leclerc. He started on the mediums, and he's currently on lap 18th, and that's the age of his tires. Whereas Lance Stroll, he has stopped a couple of times already, and he's currently on hard tires that have aged 13 laps, and he just passed Yuki Tsunoda because he's in pit. Tsunoda. So on the right you can see split sector timings for the drivers as well, and this is also cool way to check it as the race progresses. Down below you see a linear progress of the drivers as they travel around the track and the positioning, and also on the right hand corner you get a weather information of the racetrack, and the temperatures, track temperatures, humidity, and the wind speeds as well. So now the really cool part is that with F1 TV Pro you can click on the driver cams and it shows you live onboards of any of the 20 drivers, and you can track any driver. Let's click on Verstappen, and as I clicked on the Max Verstappen's onboard, I can actually track the entire duration of the race length while watching the onboard of Max Verstappen, or any section which I desire to, and I can switch between drivers easily. Now let's click on Sebastian Vettel, and now we get an onboard of his car. So this is really cool. This is a really cool feature. I would say that if you have a split screen setup, you can create a sort of a race director setup where you can have multiple screens displaying different features on the website. So it's really cool. On one you can track your favorite Formula 1 drivers onboard camera, and the other you can have this data analytics screen, as well as split it with the tracker map of the racetrack. So that's a really cool way to watch it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Really an interesting way to watch Formula 1 in 2023. Oh, okay, it's not as affordable as we used to get with Disney Plus Hotstar, wherein I have been accessing the platform for the past 2 years without having to pay anything, because it usually comes free with fiber plans or Airtel or Jio. So yeah, now you have to pay around 2500 INR to be able to live stream the Formula 1 races in India legally. And for hardcore Formula 1 fans, it's really engaging and interesting way to watch the races live. So I hope we get a really good season, and the races are fun, exciting, close, so we can have some good battles to watch and look up to. So if you have any queries as to how you can install the applications, access it, subscribe to the packages, and anything like that, you can comment down on the video, and I'll keep you posted on that.